Hey, my loves. How we doing today? Sending you love, peace, peace. That's what I'm focused on, peace. It's been rough for me because I am still dealing. This is a trigger warning because at this point, I don't care. I don't care. I'm sick of it. Last time it was a message because that was the energy I was feeling, and I knew it wasn't, excuse me, I knew it wasn't mine because I wasn't feeling that at the moment. But I am today. I am. Personally. I know who I am. And I know who God says I am. I know who I am, okay? But there is still black magic being done on me because there are others that know who I am as well. I know who they are. They know who they are too. And so even though I am tired, I will never stop. Not at all. So this is definitely going to be a trigger for some. And at this point, I don't care. Because I finally accept and understand and realize and understand that I am surrounded by people that don't care. Yeah, I was affected by black magic, and I know therefore the people around me were too. But they have been consistently who they are my entire life. I am 45 years old and nothing has changed. My Saturn return has been over with twice already. But because of the karmics that were in my life and because of the position that I hold, it's been extended. And it's still continuing. I know who you are. I see you clearly. You know I know who you are as well. Everybody in my circle told on themselves because they thought I was deaf, dumb, stupid, and blind, or just naive and gullible because I trusted them, because I loved them genuinely. I genuinely loved them. I genuinely gave them everything that I had. Genuinely. Authentically, I gave it from my heart. I gave it from my soul. I did. But here I am, still at my sister's house. No food. No money. My unemployment is coming. And when I ask questions of the people around me, just reciprocity, just reciprocate. It's, you have to ask. Okay. So I ask. And then I get told no. And so recently there was supposed to be a family meeting. I got a text message about a family meeting. And so since I recognize that I am not a part of the family, because they don't treat me that way, I wasn't invited to weddings and things like that, so I accept the position that y'all have given me and not the one that I thought I played, so okay. And so I was just instructed that I had to leave by July 1st. Now, when I said I didn't want to be a part of the family meeting was actually canceled. So in all, it was about when I was leaving and not when everybody else was leaving, which I get. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because you know what? In reality, I want to leave as much as they want me to leave. That's understandable. But what I am sick and tired of are my karmics. I'm sick of them. They know who they are because they knew who they were before I did. They revealed themselves to me in the midst of me being in black magic. They knew I was. This was a karmic sister. I believe we had a soul tie. I did. I would always say things like, oh, we're twins. You walked on this side of the block. I walked on that side of the block. That was me. But in reality, they felt as if I was judging them. I didn't judge them. I accepted them for who they were. Again, under the guise that they did as well. But they were coveting me. So this is not me just spilling my guts as a trigger warning. This is a message for you. You have someone in your midst that is coveting you. If things are going left, if things are not going right in your life, if plans that you have made are falling through, if there's unexpected roadblocks coming your way, that is because someone is actively doing work on you. But not only is this a trigger warning, but this is also a message, a direct message. I see you. But understand, I will never lift a finger. I will never lift a finger. I don't have to. Because I am divinely guided and divinely protected my entire life. My entire life. I am divinely guided and I am divinely protected. I once told someone that they needed, not that they needed, but that astrology was one of the keys. I don't know if they took heed to that, but that was not just me talking. That was a clue. I know who I am, but do you know who you are? Because if you knew who you are, I definitely know you know who I am. I do. I know who you are too. But do you know who you are? Have you checked your chart? I've checked mine. Do you know who you are? Because if you know who you are, then you know not to play in my energetic field. I would highly suggest you take another route. This message is to all the karmics out there. Yeah. My karmic divine twin flame partner, yeah. My karmic soul ties that I just broke away from, yeah. This is a direct message. Very direct. But very discreet. I don't need to name drop at all. Not at all. Because they know who they are. But this is very direct. Check your birth chart to know where you stand. My ancestors don't play about me. God don't play about me. I've accepted that fact. So therefore, if they don't play about me, I don't play about me either. But I will never lift a finger. I will never lift a finger in regards to doing black magic. That don't even resonate with me. It doesn't. That is not in my makeup to do so. I know who you are. And you know I know. That is why you stay away. You have to check your birth chart, darling. You have to. It's imperative that you do. You have to. So I'm going to allow God and my ancestors to take the wheel during this time. And I will just continue making videos about my struggles and my triumphs. Yes, I'm still dealing with Saturn return, and I've completed it twice. But someone somehow don't want me to leave. But I'm leaving. Regardless of what obstacles you put in my way. I don't have to do anything. But just sit and wait and watch. That's what I'll do. I will. I would highly suggest if you are not a chosen one, if you are not a divine being, if you are not divinely guided and divinely protected, I will highly suggest that you leave those that are alone. I will highly suggest it because you don't know who you're dealing with in the spiritual realm. You don't. You don't know their lineage. You don't know their history. You don't know their family. You don't know who is on their side. Just because they appear in this world, in this reality, in this 3D, just because they appear to be someone gullible, naive, some may even say stupid, dumb, they're not. They just don't say a lot of things. Even if they talk a lot, they just don't say a lot. Talking a lot and saying a lot are two different things. Some may be semantics, no? Because it's all about content. I can talk about a lot of things, but I say very little about what I think about and what I know to be true. And I didn't always do it intentionally, but now it's intentional. Because I know who I am, and I know who you are. And because I lived a life of naivete and not knowing about spirituality and not knowing about karmics and twin flame journeys and how karma actually works and how energy works and how people are and how we are meat suits, and just because I was naive about those things and didn't understand them, didn't know about them, wasn't knowledgeable about those things, right? It had me sheltered, but it didn't take away from my memory, and I have a very long memory. I remember thoughts, feelings, emotions, times, places, facial expressions, body movements. I remember everything. But I'm supposed to remember everything. I'm supposed to. So please stop whatever you are doing and understand, if you happen upon this channel and you are one of those karmics, And you may not understand what you're doing, so allow me to break it down for you. Gossiping is black magic. Wishing ill upon someone is black magic. Spreading lies about someone is black magic. Talking about someone to another person, but then smiling in that other person's face is black magic. Trying to steal someone else's birthright is black magic. That has a very spiritual consequence to that, especially when you're trying to steal the birthright of someone that is spiritually gifted. There's a very high consequence to that. Very high. And you've experienced a few of those things without me having to do anything. And the reason why I know I didn't have to do anything is because I was blind to you. I was blind to you. I'm not blind to you anymore. I see you clearly, devil. I do. I hear you too. I do. I understand my power, and I understand you are powerless, which is why you do black magic. No matter what my surroundings do, because they're being influenced by black magic and negative energy, I will always love them. But you are digging yourself deeper and deeper into a hole by love, by continuing to play in my auric field, in my energetic field. I am who I say I am. I am. You know it too. You know it too. I would advise you to stop. You're only momentarily stopping my money flow. That's it. You can't take it. It's not yours. You're not even capable of holding the charge that I have in order to maintain what you're trying to steal. It will not work out. And out of love is what this message is. Out of love. I would like for you to stop. Because if you don't, as above, so below. I will leave that. If you're doing wrong in the spirit realm, if you are not living, and your life down here is indicative to what's going on in the spirit world right now. My life is. They don't want to let me go, but they have to. You didn't want to let me go. You said that too. I remember you saying that. I remember you saying that. And I told you the only way that I would let you go is if you did something to me. You know what? I don't even have to discuss it. We don't have to discuss it because it is what it is. And this is literally to my karmics. I got the ears to the streets, and I got the keys to the city. I will continue to sit still and let God and my answers do their work. I suggest you do the same, darling. If you're being attacked, don't move. If you're being attacked, don't move. Don't lift a finger. Don't retaliate. I mean spiritually and physically in this realm, in this existence, in this 3D. Don't do anything. Don't lift a finger. Don't do it. Let God and your ancestors do it. You keep clearing your energy. You keep living in love and light. Even if you're like me and you're surrounded by people that are unsupportive, unloving, all that stuff, you have the light. You are the light. And they are only treating you that way because you are taking your light from them. Understand that. Understand that. You are taking your light away from them, meaning you are taking your energy back, meaning you are not feeding into them, you are not engaging with them, you are not loving on them like you used to, you're not giving your input, you're not giving your energy, you're not giving your thoughts, feelings, emotions, you're not entertaining them anymore, and they are mad. They are. So if you are like me and you are currently in this position as well, understand why, my love. It's because you are the light. You are the light. And they are trying to break you spiritually, meaning they want you to no longer love. They want you to no longer smile. They want you to no longer laugh. They want you to no longer dance. They want you to no longer feel good. They don't want you to feel alive because they are broken. But you are not broken. That is why you cry. That is why you feel. That is why it pains you to be around people that don't get that we all need each other. It's okay. Your time is coming. Our time is coming. As I minister to you, I minister to myself. Again, like I told you, it's been rough for me. It's been rough. But I'm DNA coded for this, and so are you. I was built for this, and so are you. If you've had a rough childhood, if you've been raised by a narcissist, dealt with narcissists your whole entire life, and you're just now coming out of the darkness like me, darling, definitely. Your time is coming. Our time is here. Just got a little bit longer to go. But you are covered and you are protected. Even if you are entertaining your South Node energies, I understand. It's okay. As long as you ain't trying to hurt, harm, or injure no one intentionally, you are still covered and protected. Because it's being work done on you. It's work being done on you. Especially if it's stuff coming up that you haven't dealt with since you were a child. It is work being done on you. I recognize it. Recognize it in your own life as well. It's definitely a Mercury retrograde, so I'm feeling intense emotions, but I also know that these are not mine. I also know that. I've worked through mine. Yeah, I don't want to be surrounded by people that don't care or show love or support me, but I'm still happy. I still have reasons to smile. There is joy in everything. But I am I am. I'm getting to the point where it's like, okay now. Thank you for the lessons. But enough is enough. I am no longer going back to the past. There is not one person, not one iota of a memory from my past that I want to revisit or entertain and bring in my future. Not one person, not one pattern, not nothing that doesn't serve me anymore. I am letting all that go. This is my confession. So if you are a karmic and you're watching this video, understand there is no hope for you in my world, in my future. There isn't. And it's not personal at all. Especially if in this 3D you have been cordial and nice, but energetically you are my enemy. We could have had that conversation. No hard feelings. But you chose to try and steal from me. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. But God knows everything. God watches everything. We won't never get away from anything. That's why even with me vibrating a little bit in my low vibrational state, yeah. I know God sees me. And I know he also understands what I'm going through. God sees everything. So he also saw when you tried to steal from me, and when you tried to gaslight me, and when you tried to manipulate me, and when you tried to make me feel less than and manipulate my energies. You tried it. I see everything. You watch me go back and that's me rewinding. You watched me. All my karmics have, because I didn't know the game. I didn't know that they were karmics. I thought they were friends. But I was in a spider's web. I'm still caught up in a spider's web because I'm still experiencing my Saturn return. Because a certain karmics won't let go. I will not have to force you to let me go. God and my ancestors will do it. So whatever you're doing, I would suggest that you stop. I really would. Because my whole life, I've not done anything malicious. What's the word? Revengeful. None of that. I've never had to, but it's never been in my heart to do so. Yeah, I've been mad and wanted to beat somebody up, but I've never been revengeful. And I never been, when I was a kid, I used to beat people up when they made me mad, but I've not done that at all. Okay? I don't have to have revenge in my spirit. I don't do anything to get back. I don't gossip about people. I tell the truth about people, and if it involves my experience with them, then that is the truth. But I don't gossip about people. But I have been around people that gossip about people all the time, and when I say, well, why don't you tell them, it's always, well, I would never say that to hurt their feelings or whatever. You don't have to hurt somebody's feelings when you tell them the truth. Now, if their feelings get hurt because you tell them the truth, that is different. But I can not intentionally hurt your feelings and still tell you the truth. But if your feelings are hurt by the truth that I tell, then that is not my problem nor my burden to carry. And I've carried a lot of people's burdens because I refused to tell my truth because I knew it would hurt people. That is no longer my concern. Not in a malicious way, but in a self-preservation way. In a I'm sick and tired of your bullshit kind of way. And I deserve love and support and to be surrounded by people that love and support me kind of way.